Students are actually spending less on college course materials than we have seen them spend before. In the 2020 Student Watch study, we saw that students spent about $413 across the academic year on course materials. 10 years ago, that number was closer to $700, and it's been decreasing very steadily and very consistently.
So what we've seen over the years is students' out-of-pocket spending for learning materials and textbooks continues to decline year after year after year. And that's because, again, they're purchasing less expensive formats.
To even things like students just having better access nowadays to multiple options of obtaining materials, as well as actual different offerings in how the course materials are delivered. We're really just seeing a large number of things being offered in the course material space that are all kind of playing a part in lowering that overall cost that students end up having to pay.
Nobody buys 100% new. Nobody buys 100% used. Nobody rents 100%. Students have at least 10 different options or combination of options when it comes to deciding. They can purchase a new printed textbook, a used printed textbook. They can rent a textbook instead of purchasing a printed textbook. They can acquire an e-textbook for either limited or unlimited use. Take advantage of one of these new subscription programs where they have unlimited access to print and digital. They can take advantage of inclusive access via their school's learning management system.
You know, rentals is something that we see more prevalent than some of these newer ones. But if we're really looking back, that is a newer option in the grand scheme of things. So this year, in the range of 40% of students had rented at least one course material over the semester or academic term. There's even OER materials, so that's open educational resources. In that case, those are materials that are usually free for students, but they're always openly licensed. And what that means is professors can maybe edit them, pick and choose what they want.
They could take advantage of some of these new subscription programs where they get a discount on either print or digital formatted learning materials on a subscription basis, much the way you would have a subscription, let's say, for Netflix. Convenience is a huge driver when it comes to student behavior. And nothing could be more convenient than a subscription model that provides you everything that you need at a discounted price.
So there's a large number of students who still love print books. There's students who say, you know, this is specifically what I want because of like the physical aspect of it.
Inclusive access is a new concept, a new system. It offers us a lot of promise, a lot of benefits to all concerned. From a student's perspective, what happens is that the student receives all of their digital materials. They're billed for those materials either through whatever financial aid they may be receiving or through their student account. And the accesses to those materials are actually provided before the first day of class. It's just an exciting new approach. It's more convenient for the student, saves money for the student, increases the value of their tuition dollar. It just makes perfect sense. We do see differences between our findings and those of Student Watch. And the most significant reason for that is the fact that we have a different methodology.
It's really expected that numbers would differ slightly in two different studies like this. What you really want to look at are things like overall trends in, you know, where the data is going, what it looks like. And in the case of Student Watch and Student Monitor, we're seeing the overall trends be consistent. Both of us are reporting a decline in course material spending, which is what you really want to look at when you're comparing the two and seeing if they're telling the same story.
Our findings are based on the results of 1,200 hour-long, one-on-one, what's called on-campus intercept interviewers. We conduct those interviews on 100 different campuses throughout the United States, and those are picked specifically to be representative of the college universe.
And this year for the 2020 Student Watch study, what we did is partner with 35 institutions across the nation, and they send the survey out, an online survey, to all of their students. This year we collected a little over 14,000 responses from students. What's kind of nice about Student Watch is not only do we get to combine all this information to report out to the public like we are here, but we also get to help those institutions who participate to kind of understand their specific students and how they can better serve their students.